2,200 meters. Gates are back. They sent on their way with Zigzag a bit awkward off the mark, but that is the usual case for him. Tarantino broke out nicely. Here's Red William making an early move and commits with popping crease, but strong in the early stages to go and join. Then comes Tarantino after breaking out well. The rail third, Peace in Our Worlds in the pink and blue. Then comes Waiting for Summer, Quasimodo, 2 lengths away to Bournemouth, passed us first time round, but the pace is on. Jacob's Ladder won from last, and Zigzag, as is his custom way, is racing out at the back of the field, but spaced out nearly a dozen lengths off the leader. With 1,600 meters left to run, Red William exits the straight as the leader by nearly 3 lengths. Popping Crease had designs on matching in the early stages, but will happy to watch on in second. Then comes Peace in Our World and his outside, 2 lengths away to Tarantino. Then comes Quasimodo in the yellow as they now start to bunch up onto the back straight, Waiting for Summer next. Bournemouth came off the bridle, but awkward cornering into the back straight as Bournemouth. He races with 2 behind, Jacob's Ladder, and then comes Zigzag as they commence down the back straight, and after going the clappers for the first 400 meters, they now slow things down, and it's Red William doing his own thing in front. The lead's been whittled down to around 1.5 lengths. Peace in Our World is second, then comes Popping Crease, who races away in third. Quasimodo being allowed to improve in fourth. Then comes Tarantino. Bournemouth continues to be pumped away at the outside. That race is just behind midfield. The black sleeves and the red cappies off the bridle. Then comes Waiting for Summer. Zigzag won from last, leaving Jacob's Ladder at the rear as they commence down the side of the course. Just over 600 meters left to go. Red William in front by 1 length over Peace in Our World. Popping Crease now asking for lifelines. Then comes Quasimodo. Here's Zigzag making his move, getting mobile early. Bournemouth. Then comes Tarantino. Waiting for Summer. Jacob's Ladder homeward bound, 400 meters out. In front now Peace in Our World. He goes for home. Quasimodo. Now Bournemouth starts to pick up Red Williams towards the inside. Zigzag a player nearest us as well. Zigzag with 200 meters left to go goes on the attack. Peace in Our World. Red William. Bournemouth towards the inside. Quasimodo. Peace in Our World clinging on for dear life as Red William tries to battle back, but Peace in Our World gives more. Peace in Our World beats Red William. Bournemouth was third, then came Quasimodo. 3 off the right-hand side under Simango Khumalo. Was near the pace. It was stop-start. They exited the straight at a rate of knots. They got onto the back straight and they were walking, which may have compromised Bournemouth to an extent. The moment he got onto the back straight, he was uncomfortable. Like I said, did well to run third with Red William, a very gallant second. But Peace in Our World's going to put it all together and win the 7th race on today's card.
Well, it's a huge congratulations to Peace in Our World, and his multitude of owners are going to be smiling about this win. They've been patient with this fellow, and he's really delivered this afternoon, coming through to win Pinnacle over 2,200 meters. Pilela, his groom, is also going to be really ecstatic with the victory, and we've got Joseph here on his behalf collecting the 1,500 Rand World Sports Betting Grooms Initiative. Joseph, thank you so much. Smunga's standing by. He's going to come in and have a word about the son of Ideal World. Sorry, Smunga, do you want to grab your mic over there? He's a man of many talents, but he's not going to be talking on air without a microphone. And he's done you did a great job on him today. And just noticed that the race started off with a mad dash. The pace was on. They hit the brakes, though, at the second turn. Did that affect you?
I was lucky enough. I wasn't tied down. Obviously, Mr. Smith didn't tie me down this time. So just say go out there and ride your own race. Yeah. And he's a type of horse where he has to be freely galloping, and you can't bring back. You can't go stop with him. You know, the breaks his momentum, and as a big horse like that, it takes time again to regain. So I stayed one off. I had every opportunity to go on the fence, but I just stayed one off, allow him to just improve his lengthening his stride. And I think as the breaks came at about 1,400 mile, and then I was able to just get closer and closer. But also I said to myself, just wait a little bit. This guy always comes from a back, so where we are, we did a record speed earlier part, but now this is time where we have to just try and save a little bit of energy And I think coming to the 600, I thought the front horse had enough, but obviously carrying almost no weight.
10 kilos less than you, yes.
And then he pressed it, and there was something. I said, oh, okay, he's still there. Okay, I'm just going to wait a little bit. Came in straight, I said, listen, let's come with the rattle now, let's see. And he picked it up, and obviously the pens are there. He have a look a little bit. I'm like, don't do it now. So I just had to go a little hard on him, and when the challenge came, he really picked it up and he put his head right in matters, and there's still a bit more there in hand, so it was quite nice to feel. I think obviously his last run, that mile was it sort of like brought him on, and I could also understand what kind of horse he is, and I think going with that, coming to this race, this really, really helped him. So big well done to Smith Racing Team, big well done to Mr. Potter. Always nice having him at course. And yeah, to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Vogelbestdrift, well done to them. And to the grooms, that do the hard work behind the scenes, big well done to them. And Bling fans. Whoop, whoop.
There you go, delivered by Smunga with that trademark whoop whoop, and lots of people, plenty of people involved in this fella are going to be very happy to hear that whoop whoop. And Gav, also a second horse on the day for you where he's battled with his rating. I mean, you look at the book and you see 847 days since its last win, but he's by no means been disgracing himself, and he just keeps on putting those performances out. So ecstatic that he gets to finally score another win.
100%, Nate. I thought it was a really tough race with Bournemouth and Quasimodo in there. I thought very hard horses to peg back, and I thought the pace would be a little bit quicker than this as well, because he doesn't quicken off a slow pace and he battles to pick it up. But I've got to say, a peach of a ride by Simona. He was double thinking around the turn there, had him closer, got him going quicker, top of the straight on his bike, used the benefit of him being close enough. And what was so nice to see, Nate, when they challenged him today, he gave more. And Simanga said, no, when they joined him, he had more to come. He actually felt him fighting on with it. So the old piece is back to himself. He went down a picture and he's looking a picture. He's never been a horse that's enjoyed the cold and winter, Nate. So as we go into the warmer months, that's when he comes to fruition. And it's lovely to have Nico on course. For all the partners, it's been a wait with this guy, and we're boxing with the merit rating all the time, and he keeps on getting thumped, and he's running a place or two and he's thereabouts, and he's such a soldier and an honest horse at home and a lovely horse to work with. He's got such a beautiful nature. And Deline at home, your husband's going to be a little bit later tonight, but yeah, it's all worth it. It's just lovely to get him a win again.
Oh, fantastic. Really happy as well. I love it when these old soldiers get their deserved turn in the winner's box. Well done.
Yes, very well done to all the partners, and thanks to my sponsors, Oliver.
Brilliant. Are you coming in to have a chat with me? Good, good, good. Good to see. Big smile on your face. Oh. And it's so nice when you're involved with this many other owners to have so many people to celebrate it with. And you guys have been patient. You've deserved this win. Well done.
Yes, I've been waiting 2 years for this now. Yeah, and well, if you've got a good trainer,
yes,
then it's worth to be patient. The problem was on the poly, every time it was raining, he's got to shift to the poly. Yeah. It seems like he doesn't like the poly so much. But what I saw today, I couldn't believe,
Well, you've touched on something there, because I've actually raised my eyebrows. I mean, he's never actually performed well on poly today, but before, but today he's really brought his A game.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time I saw him win, because the last time when he won, it was the Juvenile Stakes, and it was in COVID, and I couldn't be here, So
and that's when his merit rating got kicked into touch, and he's just been battling since.
Yes, right. That's what makes today so special. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to the Smith team. It's yeah.
I'm really, really happy for you.
And to my wife at home, it's actually her horse.
Oh.
And so I hope she's just excited as I am.
She will be just as excited. I'm so glad that you're able to make it to course and to get to celebrate and lead him in. Well done.
I'm here every week.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll grab that for you. I thought a fantastic win there from Peace in Our World. He's just a horse that always goes about his business and just keeps coming in under the radar with a high merit rating that's taken a long time to fall. In fact, he's only come down a couple of points in his last 10 runs, but good to find him meet the field that he can stand up and record another win. Now his third career victory.